first guest is one of the world's greatest opera singers. He's now starring in the world premiere of The First Emperor at the Metropolitan Opera right here in New York City. Please welcome the legendary Plácido Domingo.
Thank you.
Please, have a seat, sir.
Thank you very much.
You know, I introduce many, many celebrities on this show. I say their names, they come out. Your name is my favorite to say, right next to Fabio. Your name is the best. Plácido Domingo.
Isn't it beautiful? I mean, it is Peaceful Sunday, so what else do you like?
Peaceful Sunday is what it translates to.
Yeah, peaceful.
Plácido Domingo.
That's
I'm going
right.
to keep saying that to you until you're annoyed. Plácido Domingo. It flows. You must have thought you were destined for greatness when you had the name Plácido Domingo.
I'm not sure about, but I was supposed to be very peaceful.
Yes.
I think I fool everybody.
Right.
I think so, but
you have a turbulent, passionate heart.
Yeah, rather a Saturday, turbulent Saturday.
Turbulent. You can name... Turbulendo could have been your name. Turbulendo Domingo. No, I knew that my name, when I had the name Conan, I knew that I had two choices: to become a very powerful warrior or get into comedy. I looked at myself in the mirror naked and chose comedy. It's very sad. You, of course, you're here. One of your missions was to promote The First Emperor, but this is such a success that it's sold out. In a way, you didn't even have to come here tonight because you're so popular. Your show is sold out.
I'm so glad I'm here, first of all. I was here 10 years ago when you started the program, and I was looking forward. And when I accepted, it was basically to be in the program. Of course, it's very important for many of the people to know what opera is about.
Yes.
And but every day is getting better. I mean, we are going to be alive in the movies, even directly from the Metropolitan Opera.
That's right. They're filming this. Is that right? Yes.
Direct. It won't be filmed. It will be just directly. It's
it's
simultaneous.
direct. Direct into the cinema.
Exactly.
Okay.
So that's going to be soon, but there are no tickets either for that. But you are right.
Nice to taunt the audience with things they can't see. It's going to be fantastic. You can't go. There's no chance you'll ever go, but I'll tell you about it.
It's great. You know, I mean, who will talk like this years ago about opera?
Yes, opera is growing in popularity.
It's growing, and it's wonderful.
You know, you are, of course, famous for your singing voice. Just listening to you talk, you have it's very melodic, your voice. It's got very resonant. Do you know, you have a great speaking voice. You know, I could listen to you just order in a diner. I'll have a corned beef sandwich. It's very smooth.
Well, you know, actually, my real voice is very soft. It's not, but because I never really like to speak like a singer. Because most of the opera singers, they speak with the voice very much. The impostation is very, very, very high.
That's how they speak? That's just their normal speaking voice?
Yes, but I speak this way.
You must frighten them a little bit.
Yes, when I arrive to the opera house, I said, "Are you all right, Placido?" It will sound better when I sing, don't worry.
Well, you know, I'm curious because I've tried to sing throughout my life, and I've told that true singers, opera singers and professional singers, they sing from down here. My voice has always been trapped. My speaking and my singing voice is way up here at the very top of my throat. I talk that way on the show. Hiya, folks. Welcome to the show. Good to see you. I wish I could lower it somehow, but I don't know how to...
The important thing is the support.
The support?
Is the support.
So we're that's a truss or something? What are you talking about?
Any time you are talking, you are supporting the voice.
So it's from
down. You just push a little bit out.
Push here.
Yeah. And then the sound is better. You see? Yeah.
Oh, it feels good. Oh. I did this on the subway once I got arrested. Oh. Yes.
I have a good cover for The First Emperor next week.
This is very good. Yeah, I could fill for you. I have a very good high tenor.
Yeah, I can hear. That sounds very Irish. Yes, it's good.
This is as good a time as any to take a little break right now. I'm going to take some singing lessons at the commercial. We'll be right back. More with Plácido Domingo when we return. All right, we are back. I'm sitting here with Plácido Domingo. Your female fans are quite... You have male and female fans, obviously, but your female fans, they get very excited, they get very passionate, and they want you to autograph parts of their body. Is that the case?
Oh, well, the arm.
The arm?
Yeah, and sometimes the leg, yes, that's all.
That's all?
Yeah.
Do they ever ask for any other part of the body and you politely refuse?
No,
or?
I don't think. I mean, in public, still you can sign the arm and the leg.
Right.
I think anything else, it wouldn't be good.
Right,
no.
Right. You are so completely missing the point. I'm going to have a long talk with you later.
Okay.
About
Anybody for a signature?
Yeah, oh yeah. I'm curious, you also have the world's record for most curtain calls. 101 curtain calls, which is dazzling. I've been at performances that have been successful, and maybe there have been 5 curtain calls, maybe 6. 101 curtain calls. How did that happen? At a certain point, didn't you just come out and spray a fire extinguisher on these people and tell them, go home? I mean...
That was really amazing. It was more than an hour. It was so funny. I will come out and I don't know anymore what to do. We were just doing all together the bows.
Right.
Then we do it one by one. Then we come. We were trying to make a choreographic going out.
You made a pyramid at one point?
At the end, we don't know any... Finally I went because, you know, here is the orchestra pit.
Right.
Yes, if you were in the theater, the orchestra pit. So finally, after an hour, I went out and I sit down there. I sit, you know, putting my legs just down the pit. And I said, okay, are you leaving or no? You know, I mean, because we all have to go, you know.
Yeah, yeah.
And finally it happens. But it was amazing. It was really amazing.
And then when they finally did leave, were your feelings hurt that it wasn't 102? You know? Just one more would have been nice. Those people.
Probably, you know, now when they go something like 50 or something, I stop. I said, no more, I said, because I know that somebody in their back of their mind said, let's break the record.
Let's break that record. Someone in the audience knows it was 101. Let's go for it.
More.
One of the highest honors in America, I believe, is to have a Muppet character, a Sesame Street Muppet character named after you. It's long been my goal. Hasn't quite happened yet, although there's a stunning resemblance with some of the characters. You have achieved this. They have a Muppet character called Plácido Flamingo.
Yes,
which I think we have. There he is. It's a high honor. How did you feel about that?
Well, I really feel very honored. I mean, he has a good voice also. I remember, you know, it was kind of a sound hole here in the throat. Tomorrow, 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 tomorrow. You know, and I did a program with him, you know, and I was singing, tomorrow, tomorrow. He said, no, it's tomorrow, tomorrow. Just put it here, everything in the throat.
The Muppet was telling you how to sing?
Yes.
That would enrage me.
And he was also saying to everybody, it was very funny, because I saw, like, a program before and said, he's coming. I said, and they said, all the rest of them. Muppet said, who is coming? Said, the imposter. Why is it? Yeah, the imposter.
Yeah, Placido Domingo has...
Yeah, it's really me. It's really me. And it was a lot of fun, you know.
I can imagine. It's a lot of... I did something once there, and it is stunning to see all the... I mean, I grew up on those characters, so it's stunning to see them all over the place.
Anything that it will show music to the children, that would be great. So to be involved with the Muppets, which are so popular, it was wonderful, you know. For opera, you have to realize that opera has become more and more and more and more popular.
To the extent that I'm told that your largest live audience ever is 850,000 people. Is that right? In one place? Was that in Central Park?
Central Park,
850,000 people turned out to see opera.
Yes, well, it was not an opera, it was a concert, and it was celebrating the 100th anniversary of the Statue of the Liberty.
Statue of Liberty, yeah.
The Liberty. And it was just unbelievable. I mean, the people, you cannot see the end. You know, you were on the stage. I mean, as far as your eye goes, there were still people there. It's
like that in here. You can't tell on TV. There's 640,000 people. Absolutely. In this room alone.
They sound like.
Yeah. What's interesting to me is it's such a large group of people. You don't get nervous. Is there any difference, say, if you're performing for a smaller group or you're performing for 850,000 people? Is there a difference in how nervous or focused you need to be?
Actually, it's better to perform for a lot of people, because once you have to do it, you do it.
Right.
And if it's very few people, you get more tired, you know. I mean, if I have to sing just in a living room with the people very close, then they can just look inside of if you have any film, you know, in the teeth or anything, you know, that's not good, you know.
People are checking out the food in your teeth?
Yeah, I said, no food, but, you know, if you have, how you call it, cavities.
Yes.
You have a cavity, and said if they are so close to you, no, you need the distance, you know, you need the distance to be protected, you know. So if you
I can't imagine anybody in a small room and Plácido Domingo is singing and they're checking out your fillings and your bridge work.
Yes, absolutely.
Yeah, these are dentists you're performing for.
If you are close, if you are close to the people, that's the feeling that you have. You know, you just want to be some space, some breathing space.
Well, you know, this is a big treat for me that you would stop by. I know that you're very busy. I want to mention this again, even though it is sold out, but the first emperor, you'll never see it. Well, the first, no, you try, or next time, because it's important to get the word out, because opera is growing in popularity, and this is something that people should experience. The first emperor is at the Metropolitan Opera in New York City, and on Saturday, January 13th, it will be shown live in movie theaters nationwide, so that will be your chance to see it.
That will be great. It's a new opera. It was a world premiere. And that was, for me, I mean, I have sang so many times at the Metropolitan, you know, in 38 years. But it was the first time that I was doing a world premiere, which is very important, very encouraging for new composers. So that's
it's important to keep it all moving along. Plácido Domingo, thank you so much.
Thank you very much.
Patton Oswalt, our pal, coming up. We'll take a break. We'll be right back. Stick around.